One out, nobody on. For a called strike, and he forges ahead, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the
right there takes two pitches, two quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock. Franco
has it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Gene Segura standing in. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Danny Bosch will come on as a pinch hitter. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of... This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is under it. He's got it 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 4th home run here in the early going as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy...
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And he's looking to get going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies on top 3-0. Danny Bosch will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Here's Miguel Sano.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Drilled to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Cron is off at first with 2 away. Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The windup and the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Ready now, Maikel Franco. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Odorizzi comes set. 1-0 on its way. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Danny Bosch in the air out toward right field. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The next Twin up, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Here's the 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in a stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. Runner back safely. And now Bryce Harper. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time. Last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Here's Nelson Cruz now as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Five runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Odorizzi looks in. 3-1 on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Tomas Beltran. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that's too high, ball 2. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. He waits. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
A base hit in his first trip. 1-1 to Jason Castro. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Jorge Polanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rosario hits a little over the 270 mark. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day.
1 run is scored. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 to him now. Three runs already home here. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Michael Pineda will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Phillies down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he misses 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in now, C.J. Cron. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down 5-3. For another shot now. JT Realmuto head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Realmuto stands at second with no outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Herrera popped straight up. Rosario coming on, but this will land untouched. Pineda pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Now in the box, Tomas Beltran. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. And he's safe.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Danny Bosch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. To short, hit hard. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Max Kepler, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard hit ball to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bosch scoops it up On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ronald Tarias will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Trevor May will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Crone has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Rhys Hoskins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the lineup. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Digging in, Nick Williams, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Odubel Herrera will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Maikel Franco, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is next. On his way to pitch number 100. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hard liner toward short. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Look.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. a relief after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and one. Sano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Nip the corner, 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. This one sends low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So striding forward now, C.J. Cron. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 2 for 4. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Philadelphia hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tomas Beltran takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.
It's a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin. Push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at. Throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get close from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas. Look at the dash. What is he doing? He's going fast. Look at him whip. Look at him smash. Look at him skirt. Look at the cash. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game. Yeah, like a candle. I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile. Okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty. Please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay!
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die. But I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitement today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. Enjoy the skyline, it's an incremental end. The rover. Sophia, yeah, maybe it's time. You can't stick to the highways, it's suicide. I'm welling up with excitement again. The apex resolves, you need to tell your friends. Come and see me, yeah, baby, let's cry. Sad in face, in some worlds we'd be too kind. Nature's subjected to fires again. Falling for my independence. The rover.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, D-Row, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Drew Butera, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A 1 pitch on its way. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time. At the plate, John Verdi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him. Here's Starlin Castro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Granderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Sierra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with. 2 away now. Striding in, Tomas Beltran, and a chance now to increase his. Lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And that's in there. Base hit. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 2-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for. It is Curtis Granderson. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's a base hit into left field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Neil Walker. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. 2 down. Up next for Miami, Gabby Guerrero. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One. And now Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second, and a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Butera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. On a great throw from Granderson, they got him at the plate. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Magneuris Sierra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Franco barehands it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Williams comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, John Verdi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. So digging in now, Miguel Rojas 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Short for Segura. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So here's the cleanup hitter, Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Rojas, the runner at third. Castro at second. Alfaro at first. 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Gabby Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer term.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So next to the plate for the Phils, Tomas Beltran. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding in, Magneuris Sierra. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Pablo Lopez comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hard hit towards center. Sierra is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 under down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Riding into the box, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Curtis Granderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Butera over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Nick Williams. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Granderson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense. It's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Roman Quinn is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Brian Anderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and Adam Conley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tomas Beltran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in. Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Danny Bosch will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Danny Bosch will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. At the plate, Starlin Castro hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Curtis Granderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. Romo, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. He's down in order. They still lead it 2-1. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. In now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Now batting, Gabby Guerrero. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. From the stretch, below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. A strike, and it's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Pat Neshek was called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He'll come to the plate with it, and he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead there are now 2 away. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Roman Quinn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Sierra's on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. JT Realmuto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Jose Alvarez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Curtis Granderson. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Danny Bosch. Now here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up two bags on one swing.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez as he sends it on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Bryce Harper as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Riddle facing back, still ranging back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Austin Bryce, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. Rojas is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Roman Quinn. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
0-1's the count.
So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Settling in now, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Andrew McCutchen will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2. Out in the inning. He's looking to deliver here. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hoskins at third, Williams over at second, Franco at first, 2 out in the inning, and he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Juan Nicasio takes the mound in a digging in, Neil Walker. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate, JT Riddle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Ryan Holiday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 5-2, the final score tonight. Jose Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Juan Nicasio records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.
Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, most say that. Now, Most say that, but when your will is a fortune, you never gotta stay jack. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clock must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family's up. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know her, who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of 6-4. In other news from Philly, the team has announced a trade where they will receive left fielder Corey Dickerson from the Pittsburgh